Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana20. As you might know, the Hindi word for Cupid is Kama, and the gods wanted Mahadeva to marry again. Indra asked Kama to go to the neighborhood of the spot where Mahadeva was, and he was asked to aim his arrows at the Lord. When Parvati was standing before Mahadeva, he had just opened his eyes, and Kama thought it was an opportune moment to shoot his arrows made of flowers. The Lord was hit, and he turned to see who had the audacity to do this, and his eyes lighted on Kama. Mahadeva was furious, and he opened his third eye, the eye of Agni, and burnt Kama. Kama was from then without a form and is now famed as Ananga, the formless one. The spot where his ashes were wafted to is known as the country Anga. As for this ashram, you must have guessed that this is the spot where Kama was burnt to ashes, and these rishis are all disciples of Mahadeva. It is rightly named Kamashram. Let me take you to the rishis there. They will be pleased to see you both, and they will bless you. In the place where the two holy rivers become one, let us spend the night, and we will cross the Ganga tomorrow. After purifying ourselves, we will enter the ashram. The rishis who knew all that had happened in the past and who could look into the future beyond the veil of time, knew who had come to their ashrams and were immensely pleased. They welcomed Vishvamitra with great affection, and they were thrilled to see the young men, who were so humble and so gentle in their speech and in their conduct. The guests spent a happy time in the Kamashram with the rishis, and Vishvamitra entertained them with stories about the many spots which they were to visit. 10. Tatakavana. Day dawning, the warriors led by Vishvamitra reached the banks of the river Ganga. The rishis who were there secured for them a boat and told Vishvamitra, please use this boat to cross the river with the princess. Do not tarry. So be it, said Vishvamitra, and the three travelers sat in the boat and crossed the river Ganga, which was flowing toward the sea. When they were crossing in the midst of the river, they heard a great noise. Rama and Lakshmana were impressed by the thunderous noise, which was continuous. And Rama said, Lord, where is this roar coming from? It is wondrous and at the same time fearful. I'll tell you, said the sage. Brahma once created out of his mind a lake which is rightly named Manasa Sarovara. This river, Sarayu, which flows all along the edge of your city, Ayodhya, was born out of this Saras. At this spot, actually, she is blending with the golden waters of the Ganga. Salute the two rivers. They did as they were bid, and soon they reached the southern banks of the river. They resumed their walk. After a while, they reached a dark forest. It was dense and damp. No light from the sun could filter into the forest. So thickly were the branches intertwined. But what surprised Rama was the beauty of the forest and the strange lack of habitation there. This spot, which seemed ideally suited for any number of ashrams, was empty, and there was an eerie and frightening silence pervading the entire place. Only animals seemed to make their presence felt. Rama said, My lord, what strange noises! Beetles are making shrill music, and the wild animals are roaring and making characteristic noises. Even the birds seem to cry harshly, and there is no music emanating from their throats. The trees are all dense, and they have darkened the place. I'm not able to see anything. I cannot see the sun at all. Tell us what forest this is, and why is it deserted by human beings? Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.